Hello and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the solo travel trips. Travel that I have done so far are solo travel. My first solo travel trip was to Finland and it was amazing. So here is what you need to know about solo travel trips if you are planning to travel or do some trips on your own. Now, you may want to ask the question, why you ever want to travel solo? Mayam soinanki khanbiram ganeba habedi solo travel sida di mayama risk factor mayam involved tawdina kai gidamakta no mi sing solo travel tawningi sabase sigi reason se yam yame ko ado ai reason khara haizege loina makti natabeda ko khara haizege do first reason say sometimes you just don't have an option like nang option amta laiti ba for example ko one of the reason could be you want to travel but nobody wants to travel with you. Hadi nangna travel tawninge ado meeting sina nanga chapminaning daba for some reason, for whatever reason it could be. Adegi one of the more realistic reason hai taragadi ko schedule gi conflict lai bese habedi hoji meeting se loi busy oina ring atani ko magi lifestyle adegi magi work life life ni na aina ngasi travel tawninge na tra hayeng travel tawninge habese ai free oiba matam oibagi ai travel tawninge ni na tra ado ai nang ga travel taw se matam da nang gi schedule the free oram da bi ai haba so there is a lots of conflict with the schedule in our lives. So your schedule and my schedule does not intersect, and that is one of the most common reason hai tare travel to matam da koi gi mi solo travel to was prefer tong na base ko. Now another reason for solo travel is the ultimate freedom that you get when you travel solo. So nang solo travel to matam da koi gi you can do pretty much whatever you want. Adi nang karai da chatninge chat payai, adi kari yeng bayai, kari chaninge nang cha bayai, adegi pretty much everything. Adi nang tongning kushi ni tau du shi adi mi gi adu mi atopang ga zamina tari nang mo da chaba da bu or tar su na tra a breakfast chaba da bu tar nang kari chaninge no nang coffee thangning ra nang cha thangning ra na tra lunch chaba da bu tar nang kari chak chaninge ra noodles chaninge ra sandwich chaninge ra various things. You have to consider all of those, right? And whether you believe it or not, there is no better feeling than do whatever you want, see whatever you want, eat whatever you want, and do whatever the heck you want to do because it's you traveling on your own. Now the next point is pack light. So you are traveling by yourself and it's gonna be only you who will be carrying all the stuff. Aduna ko gi ithanda chatpanina pochai sing se ki umba mayam yamna puraga chat taragadi I see high se ko it's my first hand experience ne and I had gone through it, so it's a very honest advice ni ko am saying haragadi pochai nge am pura sapne yam wa taragadi nang matam do id tang koi bit kanoma side kitang lap na chat ke na tra kanoma yeng ga matam da war in sa yam exhausted oi tar ga di kem ta to ngam de ba duna light packing to se am darkar oi duna just nangi minimal darkar oi besino du katang pura chalo access yam extraordinary yam extravagant adumba packing adumba do avoid tong na ba to. Next is have all the essentials. You are traveling on your own. There is nobody who you can count on. So you have to have all the essentials. For example, first aid kits. Adi nathanda satpanina kok chigle hair se natra kanang kanada hangone nathanda na adegi nasa nungai rakta ba is a problem am thwe ba na ko nangi at least kok chikpe gi guli natragana like is slight cut to kana nang benet nap na ba cha ba thakpa da am na problem to gan tar nangi stomach to ko maybe diarrhea gumba to bagi hidak aduma khara lady first aid haidana me ampu ha na tabo khara very essential oi besing do aduma pu ba adegi rain gear for example ko nong churapa se tamangam ponte na tra adu nang di nang rain jacket adegi umbrella si u mam su da ka ba you know that you never know nang chatri mafam nang khang ponte nong chur kan ga na nong churok tu no ba adegi and various other your essential things. So don't forget to pack all these essentials. Spend some time koi matam kadang hena kai thop yo ko nang gi packing to matam na kai nathanda sakadam ni na we hana nangi family intra friends ka chat pa matam da nang tawbudo adumaina adumaina tawba yaba na tam nan you need to pack thoroughly aduna spend some time in your packing mathang sina problem solving ko solo travel sida problem to oi have se hainingai lete ko ai solo travel khara tawre do adum problems amana traga ma dum thoe ko aduna you must have this expectation that problem khara much adi problem achauba problem ai smai thokane have na tab like slightly miscalculation in your route or direction mang bana traga something adum is bound to happen aduna problem solving skills yam darkar hoy aduna problem yam thoi ge nang problem solving skills yam phagale hai taraga kaina you need to solve those problems after all the one of the very essential skill set for problem solving is nangi you need to trust your instinct hadi like for example your natural ability or instinct to solve this problem. Let's just take an example of like you are in your hometown and you want to go out for a dinner, right, with your friends, and what do nang google the check dorni kai the lay restaurant apaba the reviews parani mi myam dina inaba maybe you google about it, you YouTube about it, and then you will pick up a good restaurant. So it's exactly the same as what is in your home country and in foreign country. Now mathangi point say am important way ko nang solo travel to matamda act confident habidi nang mi me am thengnarakani ko the travel to matam je most of the time tourist spot ne chatui na tourist spot chatpa se am tricky way ke there's going to be people who are going to scam you. Other than that, nang confidently, you know, you need to blend into the people and you need to act very confident. Like for example, I meme chalaga scam to get that I'm confident or ba meme gimanata sangjalaga I scam no to or natra. Other than that, if you look very intimidated and timid, and then me sings you know on the like dum approach to rakani and they ki no this scam to na ba like chalu to bai tar ko adu to ba hor kaneba. So try to blend in as much as possible. So nangi clothing adigi nangi jewelry adu mayam do khatang this is the time where you need to be a little bit maybe hide it somewhere, or maybe you just don't bring too much jewelry with you, or maybe dress in such a way that you just don't stand out. I think the point say sina you need to kind of figure out your comfort zone hai tare ko. What do I mean by this is nang solo travel tawre hai na khoi ki nathanda by the like for example you go to Switzerland mi awang mountain amada hekta hiking nathanda chatlo pung ahumari hiking na chataba yadi haiba leiti ba am saying haragadi khamba aduduna so what you can do is you can join a group guided tour leibasing do na organized tour leibasing se you can just join in adu join taw taragadi nangonda nang nathanda and one thing about a group guided tour is most of the time moi je solo travelers ngata oi ko loina bang oi have na tab almost like 50 to 60% the solo travelers oi ba aduduna this is another window for you to have that forceful social interaction hai tare ko aduna well I'm an introvert, so I ngon the sigoma mam se forceful social interaction oi bigita the thwe ko aduna I see word forceful has this is na bane do. If you are an extrovert and you are very good at making friends with people and you are always open to making new friends, it's an opportunity for you as well to interact and socialize with people. Aduna group guided tours kumba se siumba tawbasishu yayaba. Other than traveling solo doesn't have to be like you have to travel all by yourself all the time. Another important thing is nangi ngasai travel to matam je nangi expectation yawdaba yai ko nang expect to baga reality de kai lem ba ga ani sigi match up to the bai tare aduna maram oraga like nang ade yaw matung da nang let's suppose that you are not confident or comfortable traveling all by yourself to a certain area of the town or whatever ko almai oi kan nang akoi gi sigi group guided tour se yamna akoi gi convenient oiba nangi option hai tare ko aduna join a group guided tour, you will get and then guided tour of course you'll be guided, so you'll get lots of additional information as well. So aina khanbada I experience so far, in my experience I group guided tour se dum kanabrana khale ko as a solo traveler. Talking about a group tour, for solo traveler, group tour is great, I would say. See group tours, you will be pushed out of your comfort zone, because group tour you will be forced to have that social interaction. Next point is hostels. Solo travel to matamda aina khamada hostels are great. Kayino habada nang hotel da natraga akoigi Airbnb natraga nang private room da le matamda akoigi nang nathanda su koirani ko ko chat pa ya chalurani adegi hala kanda akoigi sigi hotel natraga Airbnb da like that, you kind of feel a little bit, isolated and lonely. Feel to be ko. If you are an introvert like me, well, that's not the case. But generally speaking, it's may or may not be exactly when you have nothing. Other than hostel the late nang dorm rooms and automatically nang dorm rooms the late roommates whether you like it or not. And nang roommates obviously you will be forced to have this conversations and small talks and forceful social interaction again. Other than that, the hostels say it's great for solo travelers, and most important of it is hostels say cheap way. Hotel you may have to pay like €100 for a night, but in hostels you will pay like maybe 20 or 30 euros. I guess example hostel paisa in terms of nangi paisa dasu I'm saving cheap. Next point is very important, I would say, as a solo traveler, learning when to say no. I'm a person basically who has trouble saying no to, let's say, pretty much anyone. Other than that, solo travel, you will be portrayed as somebody who is much more approachable, right? Something problem you may be inclined to go to somebody who is local there or somewhere. Direction bu hangbo oirshu adagi guidance hangbo bu oirshu adum se mayama to kadabagi mayama potential mayam lai hai bako aduna nang je you will be much more approachable. Aduna na thanda travel to matamda aduna kamai to ha kansda aduna approachable so oibanina kamai to ha kansda koi scam to gadagi leiba mi mayam sisna no approach to they will try to sell you something, they will try to ask you silly questions like, why are you traveling solo? Other than that, the unexpected things other than that, travel you need to learn to say no, and you need to figure out when to say no. Other than that, for example, me na porama yole khalase ko nang learning deba poto na trade tari nang politely phazana confidently just you need to know that this is the time that I say no and ask them to leave you alone. Aduna sigma mayam se di khangba kharsu darkar oy ba ko aduna adi no ha na ekta thina ngangu ha na ta adum politely phazana moida nang seriously oraga I palm de as I don't want it and leave me alone adumina ko atumba khangba darkar oy. Mathangi point sina solo travel to say me ma'am na often solo travel to say, I mean, do we get lonely? Have a question say hangi ko. Let me tell you, no, you will not get lonely when you travel solo. Kay have nang travel to nang mapam da muchalani nang you will be absorb yourself in seeing new things and then exploring the place and exploring the food and the culture and everything. You will not have the time to feel lonely at all. Believe it or not, this is the fact. Next point about solo travel is eating alone. Since you are traveling alone, there is a high chance that you will be eating alone as well, but that does not mean that you have to eat alone all the time. So nang nathanda chale haidana nathanda tum chani haiba leiteba. Like for example, nang hostel da lay khalaje, hostel le tari nang kitchen lay ni ko, kitchen lay tari nang nathanda nang chaning bado nang semjaba yare, nang you can cook it for yourself, and then you can, you know, socialize with the other your dorm mates or other travelers and have a chit chat and then eat with them as well. Second point is na food court in the street market ko ma'am, like any country da it's any country that you will find food courts in a street, and then you can just go there and then, you know, eat whatever you want, and try local cuisines and whatever you want, and you will see many other people sitting by themselves and eating alone, so you will not feel lonely at all. Or maybe you can just go find a nice restaurant with a view, sit there, enjoy the view, and then eat by yourself. And that's pretty much what I do all the time. Next point is about your safety. So when you're traveling solo, safety is a thing. Okay, aduna kamai tawgadageda nang nathanda travel to matamda, make sure that nangi general schedule, how your general schedule looks like for any particular given day, let somebody know. Adi nangi family, nangi mama oigera, baba oigera, natraga nangi friends oigera, nangi best friends oigera, let somebody know about your general schedule. They don't have to know like nang karamba pungda karamba mafamda laini karamba kari dauramgani aduma mayam do adumba loina magakte exact accurate schedule do khangbai darkar oideba ko, but like nang kadai de lay karamba hotel de lay ade nang karamba country da na hojik lay se siyo mayam like overall nang gi schedule gi skeleton hai tar ko adu kamai tawge do nang gi family na troga friends to share tawga thamoba. And maybe what kind of activity you are you know, engaging in or you are planning to do, etc. So somebody should know approximately where you are and what you are doing. That's the first point for the safety. Now the second point is you need to be extra alert and aware about what's happening around you. Like you need to have your personal bubble space hai tarika like 5 meter nangi around about your 5 meter the nang kari thui gaps nang you need to be alert. I don't mean nang paranoid oiraga hekta kahino toise si kamain toise adumaina taw habana taba, just I mean like pay attention to what's going on around you. Adu nangi safety oine kai you know the nang khang taragadi kari do you know khang taragadi, if there is something that you feel is not right, you can just walk away, right, and then can avoid a disaster. So koi nangi surrounding nangi around about you kari do ki have say sigi alert or say am essential oine khali ko. Solo travel to bagi mathangi points, it's quite important. And that is travel during the daytime. So don't be a vampire. Aduna akoigi nangi planning to matamda ko travel gi planning to matamda destination amadagi destination amada chatpa adi shumagi kaino se ko travel se we daytime da yari gai tawna ba tawbiyo ba ko kaigino da like so as a solo traveler ko nang any part of the like country haigadra dagi this world haigadra numidang have say numidang sida dum akoi danger obi chang hengalle de phattaba thabak thokpa se dum hengalle haijari bako aduduna anything nang travel tawgi khot ke have matam da yari ge dum daytime da loina mak cover tawna ba honabiyo de avoid going out at night, like nang group of friends ka satar ga you can go to a bar, dance around or drink or whatever nang tawbi ya have da na thanda oitar ga nang if you go out at night and you know get drunk, and after all alcohol have maktabu yan tricky and unpredictable substance ne haizariba aduna nang if you are drunk and then numidang da nang nangi hotel da buhan bor so hostel da buhan bor so you never know what's going to happen on your way back to your hostel or hotel, right? Aduna I would say like pretty much avoid going out at night when you are traveling solo. Next point, solo travel ki next point is have a phone. Well, hojiki madam the phone by the mi bu kana lagi na trane ko adu aina ado. That is not what I meant. What I mean is have a working phone. Hadi nangi phone no sufficient internet data package. Adagi koi calling to ba ba tumba working phone ama payo ba. Kay da nang solo travel to matam the phone se. She say it's your survival kit hai tare. Kay da nang direction mangbo or adagi you're looking out for something and then you want to you are in an accident or some sort of problem tholpa matamda your phone is your safety 101. Aduna always carry a working phone. Mathangi point sidi yamna generic oiba point hai tare ko ai gise it's like solo travel say do it when you are ready. Habadi nang adum of course na adi nang ahan banangi si se nangi nang solo travel amagi plan tawre khalase ado nang adum you will feel a little bit scared, and that's absolutely normal. But nang kayumba you are being dreaded about this trip, and then nang you are adi nightmares tawre ba adi mang daga mind tawraga nang night sweat ka taw taragadi physically aduduna nang the painful ohen taragadi tawgano kay you need to be ready, you need to be confident, you need to be ready in your mind and physically in your body as well. Ngasigi ay travel advice si se ay it's all from my own personal experience. Aduduna si loinamak angon apply to we have a maksunate aduga mi mayam su loinamak apply to ni have a maksunate ko. Just take what is good for you and what will be much more kahani nanga chana bado adudo pick it up, and then whatever is not relevant you can just discard it. That being said, spend some time planning out your days in Haiga Bible, and this is something personally that I do. Nang every day nang travel to raga halaga numidang tumdringai I spend like 10-15 minutes to plan out for the next day. I'm sure that nang itinerary they already nang planning to raga dilerambaya just go through it again and then see kamaina to ba kay do and that way it will help you prepare mentally as well. Aduduna adumaina to hai tare ko any question and query like targadi comment section da dum haibiro ko I'll be happy to more than happy to help you hai tare. And I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot today. And now I'm very excited to hear about you. Have you done any solo travel recently, or are you planning to do any solo travel? Let me know in the comment down below, and I'll be very much interested to know. Well, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Give a thumbs up if you like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more travel videos or travel advice or travel tips. Thank you, and I'll see you in a few days time. Till then.